Basir, how are you doing? Hope you're good. So there were three major coalitions looking to lead the next government. The long-ruling United Malays National Organization-led Barisan Nasional of the incumbent PM Ismail, the Pakatan Harapan or Alliance of Hope led by opposition leader Anwar Ibrahim, and the Perserikatan Nasional or National Alliance led by former PM Muhyiddin Yassin. So how do the coalition talks go so far?
Let me give you a quick backdrop of what happened since intense negotiations last night. Both Pakatan Harapan and Perikatan Nasional are still courting members of parliament from Barisan Nasional to join them. But it has reached a deadlock. But late last night, both Anwar Ibrahim and Muhyiddin Yassin claimed that they have sufficient numbers to form the government. Now, Muhyiddin even pointed out that he has signed declarations from members of parliament who would support him. But he refused to admit or deny that some of those who signed the declarations are from the Barisan Nasional Party. But this morning, the plot thickens. At about 10 a.m., Zahid Hamidi, the president of UMNO, has called for an urgent meeting with his parliamentarians to meet Anwar Ibrahim for a last-ditch attempt to negotiate a deal. Because of that, rumors were viral then that Barisan Nasional had now shifted their position and supported Anwar Ibrahim as Prime Minister in exchange for their party Vice President Muhammad Hassan to be the Deputy Prime Minister. Strangely, at about 1 p.m., Zahid Hamidi held a press conference denying those rumors and said that nothing is finalized, we are still negotiating, but he warned those members of parliament who supposedly signed those declarations of support for Muhyiddin Yassin that they will be punished by party protocol and whatever they sign are invalid. Because of the deadlock situation, the palace, the king has decided to extend the deadline, which was supposed to be 2 p.m. today, to tomorrow, 2 p.m. But in the meantime, Muhyiddin Yassin, who abided by today's deadline, has submitted all the necessary documents to the king, showing that he has all the 112 members' support to form the government. However, UMNO sources close to the party told me earlier that nothing is finalized. And the last 12 hours, there have been changes and support could be shifting. Even those who have signed the declaration could be shifting to support Anwar as the Prime Minister. So nothing is going to happen from now till tomorrow. While the plot thickens, the country is still waiting.
Well, Basir, also I heard about Anwar's Pakatan Harapan alliance also, declined the request of having some coalitions with Mahathir Mohamad, and also the alliance would likely merge with the single largest number of votes. How will the decision of declining Mahathir's request would impact the election and also the alliance itself?
Well, former Prime Minister Mahathir has no significant impact on the elections at all. In fact, his Pejuang party lost all seats.
I see.
Even himself. He lost even the deposit. So Mahathir does not feature at all into the power play of this year's elections.
Okay. So that means also political instability and economic slowdown, in addition to rising prices, were in the main issues in voters' mind. What are the key issues for Malaysians at the moment?
It's basically the economy. People are worried about the rising cost of living, the inflation, and the impending global recession. That's most in their mind, actually. I mean, the politician can talk politics, but it is bread and butter issues that's really the main concern now.
Right. So, Basir, talking about multiracialism. So, Malaysia is a multiracial Muslim majority country that is home to three major ethnic groups, Malay, Chinese, and also Indian. How would the election impact ethnic relations in the country?
Now, Malaysia is a very prosperous country. There is no issue of racial crisis and all that. It's just that during elections, some politicians seem to be taking advantage of the situation by raising sensitive racial issues, which they should not, because under the law, they could be charged for racial incitement and violence. So there is really no impact or issue on racial tension or relations in Malaysia.
Will the law be applied to that, parties that violated the regulations, based on
Yes.
previous history?
Yes, in fact, in this election, during campaigning, many police reports were made against some politicians who raised such sensitive issues. And I think investigations will be made.
All right.
And also, one of the things that have emerged in the social media, in the public, let's say, I checked on Twitter as well, that some people in Malaysia are saying that the government needs more young people on the seats. But also, I learned that the population of age 18 to 23 years old in Malaysia have reached more than 3,300, if I'm mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong there. But what role do these young voters play in this election?
Actually, they played a very important role because this year, for the first time, those who are 18 years old and above could vote for the first time. And the number between 18 and 23 is about 2 to 3 million.
Oh, okay.
And this includes fence sitters, those who are undecided.
All right.
The number of voters between 18 to 39 is about 50% of the population who votes. So the major swing against the former ruling party of Barisan Nasional actually is a protest by the younger voters to say no more corruption, no more power abusers. We want a fresh leadership to lead the country.
All right.
All right.
Basir Siswa, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So Malaysia right now politically is in a situation what is called hung parliament. There's no clear winner so far. So thank you so much for the report from KL.